let me do the recap one more time. And hopefully I stay connected to the internet. Our heroes, our players, have been saving refugees from dragons who have attacked from another dimension. They get to the city of Valindoul, only for it to be under siege by dragons themselves. The refugees need to find a safe haven, and they have to choose between two factions within the academy. The academy being a place of mages where they go to study, a prominent piece in the city of Valindoul. They are split because the archmage had just died right before the dragons had attacked, making it a perfect opportunity for the dragons themselves. As the players learn about the faction leaders, Velrissa, a tiefling mage who is looking to save all the people here, but for selfish political reasons, and Canicus, someone who is looking towards the future and is willing to sacrifice anything to get to that future. The players liking Canicus, but ultimately choosing Velrissa, have to fight their way through Canicus's loyalists till they get to the top, where they ultimately deal a mortal wound to him, but choose to save him, throwing him inside a box that has basically a box of holding, and keeping him for later. They successfully stop Canicus from teleporting the mage tower away, and thus saving the civilians as Velrissa and her mages teleport them out of the city. And as the shields and the barrier falls from the city, we see as the dragons breathe their breath attacks upon, spreading acid and flames, destroying what was once a city of progress and knowledge. Valindoul gets turned to ashes. Now, our players are running into the woods. They are to go to the great tree in the woods, where they have been told by Brielle, a diplomat of their guild, that there is someone there that may have the answers to all the problems that have been occurring. So far, we've only had time to react to everything that's been going on. This is the first moment where the players, the heroes, get to take control of the situation. And so, our story begins. You guys find yourselves hearing the sounds and destructions of Valindoul getting burnt down, and buildings crushing under their own weight, as this giant smoke of dust and particles create this huge, mile-long in radius cloud of just smoke of destruction, as an entire city has been brought down, as the dragons, in their spite, did choose not just to take out the tower. Even though the tower was the first thing they took out the rest of the city as well. So you guys are saving all those people. You saved a ton of innocent lives this day. You guys run into the forest and realize that the dragons aren't really looking for survivors. After a couple of hours, matter of fact, they begin to fly away. And you guys delve deep enough to where you're heading towards the great tree, but you're reaching the edge of a swamp, this bog. Brielle kind of stammers and goes, I feel like you guys create one miracle after another with the situations that we keep getting put into.
It's what we do. We're just trying our best.
Okay. So the sounds of the swamps begin to fill the air as the croaking of frogs and animals. Every step is your foot you have to pull out, and at which point Tyr and Fiptrix, Tyr just kind of yells out, he's like, blast it! I've had enough! We're close enough to the great tree as it is. Why is it that seems like it moves away from us?
we're sorry here. We're gonna set up shop here. Look, if you need any supplies or things like that, just just know that we've gathered some materials for you. Fiptrix is like, yeah, we swiped as much stuff as we could before they burnt that place down.
Oh?
And so,
What do you guys have?
Swiped or requisitioned?
requisitioned is the better way to put it. You know, we didn't want it to go to waste. We're not the type to just let things get thrown away.
From my perspective, it was all going to be destroyed, so you did us a favor.
Tyr begins setting up shop as he takes things out of the chest, the bottomless chest that he has. He speaks in Dwarven, and he takes out his anvil and forge, and everything starts popping out. And the sounds, the delightful sounds of a blacksmith shop starts to come to mind as he immediately begins tinkering around, slightly tapping things with his hammer here, casting dwarven runes there. Okay, so little metagaming here. A couple episodes ago, I talked about like how you guys can pick up crafting and things of that nature. After much consideration and deliberation, I've decided, don't worry about crafting. Don't worry about professions. Mainly because we play once a month and we try to get in as much stuff as possible. Therefore, basically, because Fiptrix and Tyr are going to be have been following you guys
Like
on
part
your
of the crew,
adventures, you guys are with the items that you acquire through each dungeon. You can have them craft whatever you need. Tyr pulls out a book from the chest and slaps it on the table, the workbench in front of you guys. He blows the dust off of it and says, well, now, this is about everything that we know how to make, and most of the stuff here requires a good bit of work and materials, but through resources, we're more than capable of giving you what you need. And he slides it over to you. Now, basically, They can make a lot of things. Sometimes they'll have stuff that they can make on hand for you guys. Other times you'll have to just ask for it. Treat it like crafting with gold. So you're gonna have to spend gold to and they turn the gold into the crafting materials that they need. But also through each dungeon I'll give you guys like uncommon crafting components, rare crafting components, stuff like that.
Sounds awesome.
So they're our artisan.
Basically.
Tyr, Fiptrix, I have two requests. The first pertains probably to this book. To be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at. You've seen my equipment before. It's rather different. So the first thing I'll ask is, do you think, since you last worked on my stuff, that would be from the things that you swiped, you may have figured out that I'm a bit of a spellcaster of sorts. Did you pick up any books or, maybe things with some old writing of sorts? Be very valuable to me.
Typical wizard, lots of words.
You're right, good one.
Fiptrix says, now that I think about it, there might have been a couple of things that we could have found. But then, so let me tell you guys what you guys got from the dungeon. So you guys got 5 uncommon crafting components.
Okay.
1 rare crafting component. And then 7 common crafting components.
Okay.
Now, mind you, that can be from anything from making armor, weapons to potions. Potions come in common, uncommon, rare, and so on.
It's like a video game, you know what I mean? Like you're throwing them out and then you're investing them out. I like it. I like it. And that's party wide, correct?
That is party wide. That is not
Good,
individual.
good. That's what I was hoping.
So like a potion of healing is common. A greater potion of healing is like uncommon, and so on and so on. Right, you were asking for.
Yes, again, just upgrades for, these vials you see as they, I kind of reveal my jacket. You see the pipes kind of, some look maybe natural, some look like they were installed later on in life that extend into my arm and into the gun that I generally use. That is a bit of almost like a shotgun cannon that doesn't look like it's used for long range. So looking to work on that, and then books.
Yeah.
A little light reading. I just feel like I got stronger after the last one, and
Okay.
I could always learn some more.
Well, I did find a couple of scrolls, but
Ooh, scroll.
nothing. I have he pulls down 3 scrolls for you.
Mm-hmm.
And one's conjure elemental. The other one is spiritual weapon, and then the last one is enthrall.
Interesting. Let me. Do you mind if I take a look at? Actually, hold on. Weird one. If you want to ask for something right now, you can. But I gotta.
Don't tell me when you're done with your words.
Weird one. Go ahead. I need to think for a second.
Okay. I don't have words like Wizard does, so I need a bow, a longsword, or armor, anything better than what I have now. That's what I'm looking for.
A bow, a longsword, or a bow, a longsword, or armor. Okay, so let me.
Or a shield. I also use a one-armed shield.
Do you
Like a
have a
buckler.
Tyr kind of speaks up and is just kind of like, well, but I have here for you. I have plenty of swords and shields available. If that's what you're looking for, then I can get you on it. Any of those at any time.
Okay, anything that is would give me a little bit of boost to my performance.
Tyr
I show him,
looks at you up and down, seeing that you're already equipped with some magical stuff. Tyr says, "The body can only strain so much. When it comes to using magical weapons, you only have the choice of one at a time. So you can have 2 magical armor pieces on you, whether that be jewelry, gear, armor. You can only have like 1 magical weapon equipped at a time.
Okay,
That is attuned to you.
Okay, so I've got my bracers of archery, so that would be
armor.
a wearable. Yep.
Yep.
I do not have any magical weapons at this point.
All right.
I've got a standard longbow and a standard.
Oh, that's right. You have the arrows that were the magical part.
Yeah.
So Tyr goes, now that I could give you 1 of each, but is there one that you are more preferable to?
Yeah. If I need to be, I prefer the bow.
Okay. Easy enough.
Because that's really what I like the most.
Tyr says, "All right, now hand me the bow."
I give him my bow. Here you go. Here you go. It's pretty plain. Nothing fancy.
Okay, so he's just going to. What crafting components do you want to use for it? You have to use, basically, to make it any better, you have to use uncommon or higher.
Okay, so we've got 5 uncommon. Josh, you mind if I use 1 or 2 of those?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
It's the least we deserve when we're here today.
Oh, we want to save components for the others too, but
Of
how
course.
many?
Who knows? We may gain more components today from all.
That's true, man. That's true. So, how many do I need? Is 1 uncommon enough?
That'll do. That'll do. And he takes the thing. He starts speaking in Dwarven, just. And then the essence of the component starts to disintegrate and goes into your bow, which then gets these dwarven runes on them, like that almost look like they are being burnt in, and they're glowing with this magical essence. And then he stops. He gives a blessing to your weapon, and then he hands it back to you, very, very like noble and gently like to you, and says, "There you go."
I have to.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's turn back the clock for a second. That's gonna cost 200 gold pieces.
Okay.
I have it written down.
I thought I did. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was assuming this was gonna cost some gold.
Yeah.
Where?
Remember? I know.
It's
I
not
know.
Also,
it's
thank you,
not
Ezio, for the sub. And
Oh.
joining in.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I've got 475 gold. Okay, so 200 gold.
200 gold pieces.
Okay, at 200.
Oh man, my internet is really struggling this morning. Okay, so you give him the 200. Then let's go forward back in time, and then everything happens. You're good. Yeah, you got your bow. It's a +1 bow, so it's a +1 to attack and damage.
Excellent. This is great.
And then if you add
This
that
feels
with your
good.
magical arrows, you can really do some stuff.
I don't have magical
Well,
arrows.
silver
with
arrows. Silver arrows.
Silver. Yeah, that's right.
The +1 arrows.
Okay. I haven't.
All right, boys. I think I would like to take a look at the conjure elemental. What would this cost me?
The conjure elemental is a level something spell.
Or
Level 4 spell? Oh, jeez. Okay.
I actually don't even know how much money I have, so I don't. I have no idea. I know we got some from the multiple things, but I can't actually find it. I thought I wrote it down somewhere, but
We'll figure it out. Okay. Where's the page for?
how many uncommon? That was 1 uncommon piece.
That was 1 uncommon piece for his.
So 4.
Where the heck is the page? Oh, there it is. So 4th level spell. 4th
4th level spells cost 2,500 gold pieces.
Okay. Boys, I did think it was a little too good to be true when I saw this. It was quite a strong spell. I was pretty excited.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this one, boys.
That's a lot of gold.
When I freaking read the description, I was like, huh? This thing is sick. That was cool.
What spell were you asking about? Sorry, I missed it.
Conjure Elemental.
Oh.
It allows me to conjure 8 creatures at like 1/4 power, 4 creatures at like half power,
And
2
wizards
creatures at 1, and then
can
like
use that,
1
right?
like gargoyle or what's that?
I don't even know if wizards can use it. Wizards can use
Wizards
everything.
can use all spells, yeah, everything.
Dang. All right, so you got your bow. You did some window shopping.
I definitely did some window shopping. I tried to memorize as much as I could when I looked at the scroll. Maybe what I can do is just keep asking to see it and logging into my
Right
brain
down.
a little.
Dude, I did that as a kid going to GameStop. I would open up the game guides when I was stuck.
That's
So,
what I'm doing.
he was going to
No, so
charge
I'm
you
standing
for the scroll?
with the trick.
Yeah. He was church.
Scroll. He's giving me the scroll, and I'm just kind of observing it.
Put it on layaway.
And I'm just gonna be staring at it for as long as I possibly can. I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, so cool. Brielle is kind of standing at the edge of the swamp, staring out and kind of just not looking like concerned, but almost hesitant as she looks out.
I'll walk up to her. Something on your mind?
I don't know if you guys could hear the big truck that drove by, but
What a fantastic creature.
She's just watching four-wheelers doing donuts,
I walk over to you.
mudding.
Quite the tomboy, are we?
Braille kind of just like, I'm
Just
just
drinking a freaking
new.
monster.
I'm just new to all of this. I thought my diplomacies were adventuring, and sure, we ran into scuffles here and there when it came to bandits and of the sorts on the trail, but we mostly stuck to the road. This is entirely different and new.
This is... We're backing up again on the dream.
Oh no. Did you guys hear what I said at least?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Because I'm recording everything
Yeah,
that's going on, so. And
Well,
then.
Beard One, I quite agree. It was fun to a degree. You know, we saved some people. Could have gone the wrong way, though.
Brielle. I don't know what you guys caught with Brielle, but at which point, as you guys are kind of conversating with one another, you hear like a voice behind you, just being like, the swamp is a very dangerous and mysterious place. And you turn around to see that there's a goblin. There's an old goblin covered in rags.
Hello, good sir.
He waves at you, and is kind of sitting on because these trees are huge, and he's sitting on a root.
Yoda.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, we got Yoda.
Well,
Yeah,
does-
Brielle,
does
do
he-
you
does he
know
look-
this man?
Brielle looks puzzled and just like, I've never, no.
Rolling ish.
Hello, good sir. What is your name?
The old goblin gathers himself and speaks and says, "You can call me Kaz."
Oz?
Is it with a G?
K-A-Z.
Gaz. Kaz. Not Gaz.
Is that short for kazoo?
Yeah, first name Bando.
Mr. Bando Kazooie.
Mr. Bando. His father's name. Father went by Bando.
Oh, you speak of my father.
Oh. Not many visitors we get here in the swamp. As he kind of waddles down off of the stump or the root.
Sir Kaz, we are venturing to the great tree in search of we were told there was a man that could help us understand a bit of what is going on. You see, we just came from Valandul.
And as
had a
you say,
great battle.
as you explain your situation, Brielle kind of interjects after you're done and is like, "Dragon. I
Dragon?
may have kept some information from you. I told Mara, but we're in search of a dragon.
Ooh.
The guild has information that there is an ancient dragon that holds up by the great tree. He's never attacked anyone, or he's always been here, even before the dimension opened. And I think he may have the answers that we're looking for."
Answers or help? Is this going to be a friendly dragon?
He
I'm
sounds, he sounds pretty great.
Sorry for my deception, but I do not know. I didn't
Listen,
want to
I'm-
tell you guys everything because I wasn't sure you guys would go along with going
I like
into an ancient dragon's territory,
I
unknowing
like
of his
dragons.
alliance.
I like dragons, either befriending them or killing them. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, I agree quite a bit. I mean, you know, from my background as a tiefling, my father who brought me up, many things. One of them is to not judge a book by its cover, although I do love reading books. So yeah, wonderful. I'm excited to meet this dragon. Sir Kaz, do you have any information about this? Perhaps any location of said dragon, or maybe you know these lands at the back of your hand, or something like that?
Oh, great dragon! Well, he's kind of scratches the top of his like balding head, and is just like, "Well, I can take you to Great Tree. I can take you to Great Tree. Yes."
Or you
Oh
I
my!
happen to
Hold on, guys. I am so sorry. This is becoming unwatchable, unstreamable for me. I'm sorry, live viewers. I literally I'm lagging every other moment. I love to do this live. I love to have this happen, but I'm gonna end the live stream. We're just gonna record this session, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube for you guys today, and I'll message about it later. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but this is just a situation that's out of my control, and I think if I end the stream, that's less stress on my bandwidth / computer. So then, at least the recording. At least I want to give you guys something, because anytime Nate or Josh talk, it just lags, and we're missing a lot of good RP here. So I do apologize. I really do apologize that you guys are missing this live event. However, until next time, play nice.
Fix your shit for next month, Mario.
Hey.
see you on YouTube.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. All right. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but that was like
you're
literally every time you guys started
I'm-
talking, it would lag.
Dude, I was honestly, I was sitting here on the side. I'm like, that was what I was hoping you were gonna do.
Yeah.
And let's just YouTube it up. Let's just have a good time.
We're
good.
Yeah, we'll play. Okay. So, all right, we're still recording. Let's just keep it going. Say what you were saying.
Yeah. I looked at him and I just like, well, what interest do you have in going to the Great Tree as well? Are you, well, these are scary times, and you are but a random man in a swamp.
Well, things can get quite dull here in the swamp. And what is one good deed, one act of kindness to another soul? Your guest! Come along!
As he begins, as he starts climbing up Beardwan's back, and just points in a direction. Trudge through that water.
All right, here we go.
All righty, Sir Kaz. While this is happening, I'm going to look around for Brock, the gnome. Do I see him anywhere?
He's probably trying to pick
Make
this
a
guy's
perception check. Oh wow! Give yourself an inspiration point if you don't already have one.
Rick.
No, it's okay. What is it?
6 plus.
You literally needed a 5, so as long as you don't have a minus in your perception.
Wait, is it? It's not passive. No, wait. Where's my perception?
It's wisdom. Just add your wisdom. Well, it's wisdom, and if you're proficient in it, you add your proficiency.
Okay, so it's just a 7.
7. That's great. No one's really been paying attention to Brock. You notice like under a blanket, like next to some of the blacksmith equipment, there is like almost like a like a hog, how it sits on a dinner plate.
Mm-hmm.
So there's someone like huddled under a blanket, but their butt is just sticking out of the blanket. their feet.
I'm gonna wander over there as the convoy of our crew starts to move out in the direction with Sir Kaz. I'm gonna kind of look around and wander over to a quiet spot close to Brock and Brock, Psst, Brock, come here.
I'm not here!
I know, that is what I need. Brock, come here.
He kind of, you see the butt like waddle around, and to where only the blanket part is facing you. He lifts up the blanket. Now his head is showing. He's like, "How did you find me? I didn't think you guys knew I was here."
Well, listen, Brock, I don't
I
mean
feel
this in a bad
so
way.
stupid. I had
You do
all
have a
this.
bit of-
I had all this
of smell.
loot. I mean, I was helping these people carry their luggage,
Brock, I don't know what to tell you.
and
You
then
have a bit of a smell.
next thing,
He sniffs himself for a second.
you can smell me in this swamp.
I mean, yes.
And he's like, Brock, kind of like he then says,
Anyway, but by the time I got to the portals, everyone was already gone. And then I saw you guys running away, and so I was like, well, we've had the good thing so far. So I just thought, I was just counting these cannonballs over here, making sure they were in good order for Tyr.
Of course you are. I expected nothing less of you, Brock. Now listen, I have to keep my voice down. First off, I want to say I'm really happy you're okay. I was worried about you when we were coming down, when the place was being destroyed, but I knew you. You've got that heart in you. Listen, I need you to do me a favor. As we're moving, I don't know what this Sir Kaz is. I'm tempted to trust him, but I need you. You have a certain set of skills that nobody else has. Do you mind watching him in secret for me?
Oh yeah, I'll watch him.
I'll look
I
at
need you
him.
to watch him like a hawk. You can even steal from him if you'd like, but you must not let
He
him see your
looks
presence.
over and he's like, steal from that old bag of bones?
Oh, you don't need to steal anything. Listen, this is super top secret. Can I trust you with this?
Okay, you got it. I'll be trailing along, but not with you, but with you. As he winks, he gives a big old wink.
I like it. And I'm going to go into the pack and I'm going to hand him, I'm assuming well, I don't know. We'll see what he thinks. I'm going to hand him one of our common crafting materials. This is for you. Would you have any use of this?
He looks at it, and he pockets it. He says, "Oh yeah, I could sell this for something," and puts it in his pocket.
Perfect.
Brio,
The more you help us, the more secret trinkets and baubles that will come your way.
Okay, we're in a bit of a tough spot here, so I'm gonna improvise as best I can.
Okay, Brielle says, I'm going to stay here with the blacksmith. It seems like you guys are heading into more uncharted territory, and, well, I don't want to get in your way.
You never get in our way, but if that's what you believe is best, all right then.
At which point, Tyr says, Hey, you freaking... I couldn't improvise anything there. Hey, you guys!
Hey, you!
Hey!
Hey, Bob, you freaking guy!
He kicks his chest open. He kicks his chest, which pops open, and out spills out. It spits out Canicus. Says, "Are you guys really just gonna leave me here with this mage who terrorized us for a good couple of hours? What do you want to do with him? You had him all hogtied and everything."
I'm gonna look around, make sure like not too many people have seen him. Oh, Tyr Canicus. Tyr Fibtrick. Beard One, come over here.
Okay.
Canicus is now conscious and still tied up, but it's just like,
You all right, Canicus?
he looks down at like his clothes where there's like a cindered hole where he got shot by lightning, and he's kind of just like, I thought I should be dead.
Yeah,
Why?
you should be.
To be honest, you should be, my friend. But Mara and Beard One here saved you. And Kai.
Yeah, Kai.
Yeah.
But
Well, I didn't really save it.
but why? Why go through the trouble?
Yes. Oh,
That's business.
Hold on,
A
say that
man-
again. I'm sorry.
Canicus, listen. This was never meant to be personal. We did not desire to kill you from the get-go, but it was the only option we had. I hope you understand that, because ultimately, the things we heard about you from your men, the things we heard about you from the others, I was quite impressed. I thought a lot of you, but I just could not, we as a group, could not watch these people.
These people, and he stops himself for a second and said, and is like, Valandor, what happened to the city? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm lagging. Guys, come on.
Regardless of what's happened, Mario, I'm still having fun.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you got nothing to apologize for.
Okay, all right.
I know it's frustrating with like YouTube and stuff, but dude, I'm still having fun. So.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Future Mario's gonna hate editing this. Say what you were saying.
Yeah. So I was just kind of talking about. Yeah, I'll just back up. Listen, Canicus, it was never personal. We were just trying to save these people. And when we heard from your men, when we heard their loyalty to you, you clearly are an honorable man, but we had to do our best to save the people.
Even though you're kind of a dick.
It is true, but we've all been there. But you should know Valandul is nothing but flames.
And acid.
Ma'am, I don't believe everybody's 100% a dick.
I said in kind of.
Valandul is gone.
Canicus looks down for a little bit and
I owe you a great deal of gratitude. As much as I'm angered in the inside for the failures that I've brought, you've showed me how my ambitions hurt everyone else around me. I put innocent lives in danger, and it was not something I thought of easily. You went out of your way to stop me, and still decided to save my life.
Well, you're kind of cute too, so.
With that, I give you my word that you have inspired me, and that I will work in tandem with you to stop this new threat that's been upon us.
I go into kind of my back pocket jacket, kind of pull out a knife, and I start undoing the hog tie. And while I do that, I just say, Canicus, it takes a great man to admit his wrongdoing, and to be honest, I never expected you to. But hearing these things from you, it brings me hope in a time that is quite fearful. You have been granted a great gift here. Whatever you'd like to do, whatever is needed, many think you are dead. We have not told anybody. This could be a great advantage to us.
Canicus looks at you, surprised, and he's
Undo the whole thing.
Yeah, his hands are. He's gripping his hands where his wrists where they were tied up, and you kept my death. You kept me a secret, and this could prove useful. Yes, Valrissa will definitely attempt to take power now that she's done a great deed. She will not see the threat of the dragons as priority. I can use this to my advantage. And I will have my loyalists know that you dragon slayers are allies. I will do what I can into supporting your efforts.
There
We'll
are
stay in
stipulations.
contact.
Yes, we will. There are stipulations to your release. I ask you one thing. When it comes to saving innocent lives, even if the scale is great and you see the future, and there may be an option to save people in the future, those that you can save now must always take precedence. Will you agree to this?
Canicus hesitates.
If I am unable to quell my own ambitions, then I know I will have you there to stop me. But I will agree to these terms. For that I owe you my life.
Canicus then
Put my hand out.
shakes your hand. After he shakes your hand, he lights his finger like a blowtorch and begins carving into a tree. He creates a teleportation circle, places his hand in the center of the teleportation circle, and says, "I have no idea what plans you have here." As the wind starts blowing, the teleportation circle starts to light up, and his clothes and hair starts fluttering everywhere. But I wish all the gods to give you their divine blessing. We will keep in touch, and I will make sure Valrissa's own ambitions do not stay in the path that can protect all. Best of luck to you, until we meet again.
And best of luck to you too. And right as he's best of luck to you too. I look forward to seeing you again. And then right as he's going there, I'm gonna I've counterspelled him before, but I'm just gonna go counterspell, and then hold off from preventing him from teleporting, just as a joke.
His eyes widen as if like oh shit, and then he teleports away.
Well, we've seen the wizard, so now let's go off to see the dragon.
Well said, Beardpond. Let us go.
Okay, so you guys start trudging through the swamp. There are many of things here with insects, slugs, lots of snakes. You always feel like there are eyes watching you. You notice crocodiles that are swimming and lurking with their eyes peeking at you, seeing if you get a little too close to their territory. It doesn't take long for you to notice a sign, a post. There's skulls. Skulls of different animals, but most prominently, lizard skulls, giant lizard skulls, humanoid size.
Lizard?
Lizard folk.
Lizard, oh.
And their skulls are mounted on spears, and there's a sign. Does anyone speak Draconic?
I do.
The sign is very primitive. It's very primal. Essentially, what it says is, all will kneel before our blessed leader.
We made it to North Korea.
I was expecting a keep out or attack dog on watch.
Crocodiles, watch out.
Children crossing.
Yeah. Do not feed the animals. All right.
Interesting. As
What did he say?
It's saying we,
Draconic.
Kaz.
saying we've got to kneel.
Huh?
So I drop to a knee, and then I bounce right back up. Okay, we should be good. Let's keep going.
I half kneel as he's going down, but then he pops back up and then blocks my kneel. I'm like, okay.
You guys continue forward into the new territory, and you notice that there's signs of civilization that was here. There's stonework. However, a lot of it seems like it's been broken down, or maybe there's a lot of the rocks have been blackened.
Yep. Looks like signs of dragon.
But it's old.
Yes.
Old.
Kaz, is there anything we should know?
What's your passive investigation?
18.
18. Okay, that's really good. These are probably a couple years old. I would say maybe 5 years old. Something And then in other spots, it's like a decade old as you guys travel for about half a mile. You see the same patterns occur. On one point, there's this large tree. And there's this mural on it. It's off in the distance. But you see more signs of civilization to the west. So you can head to the east or you can head to the west.
Where's the tree?
The tree is to the east. Or the great tree is north. So you guys are constantly heading north. So you're basically heading northeast or northwest.
Sure.
It's just, the path kind of like divides.
Sir Cass, are you sure we're safe here? And don't mind me, I hope this isn't, asking too much, but how long have you lived here? Has it been a long time?
Right now, we're in territory where people will consider you hostile. And as for me, I've lived here my whole life.
Do you this is, again, quite a question. We're learning a little bit about each other. Do you consider us hostile?
He kind of pets Beard One's beard. It's like, oh, not at all.
Can I do a what's called insight check?
Yeah, go ahead. You don't even need a roll. This guy shows no harm to you.
I like him. He's my buddy.
All right, Kaz. We're at a bit of a fork in the road here. We can go to the northeast or northwest. Any suggestions?
Whenever you come to a fork in the road, always take it.
Yes. Well said.
You'll never know when you'll have dinner later.
Kaz says,
Heading to the right. Heading northeast leads to a dead end, so we would end up doubling back either way.
Well, then let's not go to the northeast.
Well, unless there's treasures, maybe a little.
It says It says dead end. I don't want to die. Let's go west.
West it is. Thank you, Sir Cass.
So you guys ignore the mural and head.
Oh wait, there's a mural. That's where the mural is.
Yep.
Like, how far is the mural?
Not far.
Let's go west, but give me one moment. I'd love to investigate this real quick.
Okay.
I'll wander off in the direction of the tree, hopefully not getting too far away from the group.
Well, I stay with them.
Okay. So you guys stay together. You head over to the mural. As you get closer to it, you realize just how grand it is. This thing is huge. At least 30, 25 feet long and with 10 to 15 feet wide. I'm sorry. Whatever. Dimensions. And
words.
It depicts what seems to be, it's kind of, the drawings are kind of plain and simple, but it depicts a dragon.
The giant lizard orgy.
A black dragon showing up, and all the lizard folks bowing, kneeling to the dragon. However, this mural is hundreds of years old.
As I'm looking at it, do I see anything that gives me...
You hear grinding around the corner.
Like, what kind of grinding? Like dancing grinding? Or like stone teeth grinding?
Nate. You got some major morning wood today. I love all the innuendos. I can't even keep up. It sounds like a mortal and pestle. Pestle?
Oh, these grinding bones.
I'm gonna kind of peer my head around the tree, trying to stay as inconspicuous as possible.
You see a shirtless man. Oh, are you kidding me? Whatever, that's good enough. You see a shirtless man who seems to be working. He's got his staff across his chest, and he seems to be grinding up herbs and spices.
Herbs.
I'm gonna kind of back up and whisper.
He's making
"Sir Kaz."
What's up? Oh yeah, exactly.
Sir Kaz, do you know this man? He's shirtless and seems to be.
At which point you get hit
Herbalist.
by a rock, just like boom on the top of your head. You look over and you see Brock, and he's like waving frantically, and he's like mouthing, "Look out! There's a person!"
And I'm going to kind of take a couple steps back from the tree and then look around and look to see if I see any movement.
He's pointing at the guy you just looked at. Not too long.
And I'm still going to do that same thing and look around frantically and go, Beard One, I have to take a quick leak here. Do you mind asking Kaz real quick if he knows the shirtless man over there? I'm just gonna wander over here, and I'm gonna wander over to where Brock is because I have no idea what's going on, and I'm gonna kind of nonchalantly act like I'm going to the bathroom. And what did you say?
You hear as you're walking away, you hear Kaz just be like, "No clue who this is." Brock says, "There's a dude they're squatting over there. We got a squatter."
Interesting. Quite the investigator, Brock. Well done. And then I'm gonna kind of go back to the group, kind of just like shake my head as we're walking back. Beard One, do we want to talk to this man? Or
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it might be best not to. You know what? Screw it. Just gonna walk around the tree together. Hello, good sir.
He doesn't react. He then is now taking what he grinded up. He's putting it in a flask. You see him adding some liquids to it, and it begins fizzling and bubbling as it turns into like a health tonic. He doesn't look at you and just says, "You are pretty deep in these woods."
Not as deep as I was in your mom.
As you notice, he is.
Was that in game? Did you say that in game there?
Oh yeah, he said it in game. Oh yeah.
Don't mind my friend. He's he's just having some fun.
You notice he has pointed ears, but he has facial hair. Most elves can't grow facial hair.
Half elves can.
Half elves can.
I recognize him to be one of my kind. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug, man.
Brothers gotta hug. He then steps up and says, his staff lightly glows green, puts the flask on his side, and goes, "I am the protector of these parts.
Are you the one we're supposed to kneel to?
There is no need for kneeling to me."
Okay. Just making sure.
Hold on, pause. Okay, go.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Ura, and this is Beard One, and this is a new fast friend we've made, Sir Kaz, who has been in these lands for a long time. We are actually coming from the destroyed city of Valandul. I don't know if you heard what happened. There have been an attack on a massive city, and it is laid to waste, and we are searching for answers, and we were called into this direction.
Valandul has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
It is but a pit of fire.
That is.
And the acid. Don't forget the acid. You always leave out the acid.
You are correct, Beardwan, but I've always got you by my side to add it in.
Okay.
That is
I give a little
disappointing
pat on
to
the back.
hear, but it does bring me some relief. The expeditions that Valandul would bring would disrupt the ecosystem in here. Knowing that such a large civilization will not tamper with the forest no longer brings a little levity to my soul. You can't help but notice a flicker of a grin, a smile across his face, but then he goes, "Are you refugees from the city?"
Yeah. Do we look like refugees? Do we look like refugees?
It's, we are maybe, perhaps, I don't believe it is that important, what we are or who we are, in a sense. Though I understand you are a protector of this land, and we, we hope to protect it as well. We're looking for...
Oh, stop. I don't know if you can hear me, but stop. Okay, we are looking for.
We are on the search of, a great dragon in the area. We're looking for answers. A bit of a discovery of what we should do against the war that seems to be taking over.
The strange man that you met looks up at the tree, the mural above, and could that be the dragon that you are looking for? And
Unless dragons are extremely common, I would assume so.
why are you searching for this dragon?
Well, you see, there is a great war afoot. And there are many lives at stake here, not just in Valandul.
It's not a foot, it's in the air. The dragons are in the air.
Well said, Beard One. Not just in Valandul, but in this swamp and in every surrounding area. We must find answers, and to be quite frank with you, my goal, I can't speak for my friends here, but my goal is to save innocent people. War is hell, and many people will die unless we can learn more.
I also want to save innocent people. And when did you change your name to Frank?
I'm still Yura. Beard One.
Okay.
You speak of innocent people. Innocence is this swamp. Innocence is a predator doing what it needs to do to survive. Innocence is nature. What you seek is to bring your war to my peaceful place. I am the protector of these lands, and I will not let you disrupt it. Your deeds are noble, but they are noble for a society that does not care for that of nature.
Druids.
I do not wish to bring any war to your swamp, my friend.
Nature, boy, it's gonna come here whether you want it to or not, man. You gotta.
My friend does not lie. It is my greatest fear that all
There were
will be pulled into this. But
thousands of dragons in the air. They couldn't even see the sun at one point.
Dragons are ambitious beings.
No.
There is no ambition to seek in here in
Big
this
and
forest.
giant teeth and
There is
big
nothing to
claws.
gain with here in the forest. I believe we will be protected.
then in that
Well,
case,
you will be protected, but what about the rest of us? We need to talk to another dragon dude so we can get some answers on maybe how to get rid of these other Stillhold.
If it is war tactics that you seek, then you must continue heading west. There you will find another one of your great cities where you may seek the answers that you are looking for.
Go
To be
west.
frank with you, we're not looking for war, and we don't look to bring the war here. We were just told from a friend, of a friend and some connections that it may be worth our while to meet, to travel to the Great Tree and to, search in search of a dragon.
Frank, he's telling us to go to the city. So we should probably go to the city.
Oh, when he said west, he meant like the other fork, the northwest.
Yeah.
Nope. He meant leave.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
leave.
yeah. That's what I thought he was meaning.
Yeah.
Oh.
He meant get out of Dodge.
Get out and go freaking learn
Yeah.
your war. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's what I thought.
he sighs for a little bit and says, "The Great Tree. You wish to head to such a spiritual, sacred place. I'm assuming if we part ways, you will not depart from your own adventure."
That's a safe assumption.
Very
Yes, it is.
well.
our
Then
goal.
we can head to. Then I will take you to the Great Tree, so that you do not desecrate the sacred lands upon it.
No, I don't have to go. I went just a few minutes ago.
He walks past you, Beard One, and starts trudging through the swamp, heading back towards the other fork, the other part of the fork in the road.
I look up at Kaz. Now, do goblins speak Draconic?
Normally, no.
Okay. So I look up at Kaz. I'm like, you ready, little buddy?
What do you say it in Draconic?
No.
Okay.
I just say it in
In
common.
common. Okay.
Yeah.
You say that
I'm
to
just-
Kaz. Kaz, kind of stroking his chin, goes, know that of dragons he does.
It's definitely Yoda, bro. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, he does.
Righto! I guess we will follow you then. Wonderful. Thank you so much. What was your name, by the way?
My
Not
name
Frank.
is Bakari.
Bakari.
I just want to spell that.
Phonics.
B-U-K-K.
However easy it is for you to remember how to say it.
Bukari, as we follow you, let me know what are some things that we can do to respect your lands now that we follow you. Because, again, in a show of good faith, we really do not wish to desecrate anything as we're out here. Is there anything we should watch out for? Maybe certain plant wildlife not to step on, things like that?
Make a persuasion check.
Jeez.
He hears you.
Yeah.
You know he hears you. He just goes, and continues walking.
It's a 7. All right. Wonderful. That means nothing. And we'll continue on and yeah, we'll just follow.
All right. At some point, as you guys are traversing through the ruined city, you hear. What's your passive perception? Hold on.
Mine's 15.
15. Okay. Beard One specifically, you hear the sound of like groaning, like someone's been injured, like off in the distance.
Do you hear that?
Do I hear what?
Somebody's hurt. Sounds like somebody fell off their horse. We should probably go check it out.
Are you sure?
No,
Uh, where is the sound coming from?
that way.
Which way is he pointing?
Northwest.
He
Along our
points-
path, or is it directly off our path?
It's off the path you're currently heading.
Bakari, do you hear that?
Bakari looks over and says, I hear nothing. If you wish to go check out whatever might be happening, then by all means go. I will scout ahead to make sure everything is safe. As he transforms into a bird and then flies off.
I knew it was a druid. I knew it.
Nothing.
They're
gets
all the
past you.
same.
They're all the same.
Nothing gets past you. Well, lead the way, Beardwan.
So
If you hear
you
something,
can continue the path that Bakari was leading you on, or you can go off it.
We'll follow Bacardi here in a little bit. Let's go find this person that or something I think is hurt.
lead the way.
Okay.
As you guys approach, oh boy,
Rolling it.
you do see up against like a wall there is a very, very wounded lizard folk. He has a spear sticking out of his gut, blood covered everywhere. He's going in and out of consciousness. He kind of looks up and sees you guys, and it almost as if he's about to say something, but then he kind of loses the strength to do so, goes unconscious, still alive. But you guys see yourself in... Let me grab the two of you.
What does passive investigation do?
It's investigation, but passively.
Like, help me understand that from a game sense. Like,
You
so
don't have to
perception is like what you
use-
see.
Okay.
It's
So-
something you notice. It's something you notice or you find without actively trying to seek something.
Basically,
That's
passive
what passive
perception is when you see something. Perception is you look, you're walking, you're doing a jog,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
notice a bird
Oh,
fly
hey.
by, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a bird.
Yeah.
Investigation is you are Sherlock Holming the bitch. All right, you are like,
okay.
you see a bird fly by, but you're like, that species of bird is not native to this area. Matter of fact, there looks to be some soot under the wing. It seems like the murderer actually uses these birds to find
So-
its victims.
So in this case, would it be like, oh, there's a man with a spear through him who was just dying? Like,
So passive, here's the next thing you're not gonna like to hear.
yeah.
Anything that says passive next to it,
Yeah.
that is to the dungeon master's discretion. Basically, if I want you to know something, I'll be like, what's your passive? And if it's high enough, then
Gotcha.
I will tell you. If you want to know yourself, you have to actively
investigate.
use your investigation.
Yeah, because that cool. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
So my as we're seeing this, I'm gonna immediately look around for more movement.
Oh, me too. From a tactical perspective.
We
All right,
are
that's
fighters.
gonna be a perception check.
What's your perception bonus? I think you have a higher perception. You
I have
want
a
to take this?
+5, yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
once you take this one.
Both of you guys.
Well,
can
we
roll.
both we
Oh, we can both
roll
do
it.
You
Yeah.
both can- There's nothing stopping.
16.
Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible.
I got a 16 though.
I almost completely failed. I don't know. I don't see anything. We're good.
I mean, you still technically got a 7, which isn't like terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, do you guys see the lizard? The wounded lizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see.
Okay, with your rolls that you guys did, nothing out of the ordinary sticks out to you.
Well, Beard One, we help the lad. Actually, Kaz, I'll ask Sir Kaz. Are the lizard folk, are they friend or foe? Is it best we get involved here or not? I sense something could be afoot.
Friend or foe? Lizard folk don't even know that answer. You say that, he says that, and you notice that the lizard folk is stabbed by a spear that looks like it was made by other lizard folk.
Maybe we could stabilize him and ask him questions. We can always kill him later.
These folk even have our language?
Draconic.
Yeah, you got the brightest guy in the group that can talk to them.
Oh, that's hard, but
Sounds like fun to me.
translate. I can translate. I know better.
Oh, Beard One, don't sell yourself short. You're plenty smart, my friend.
So
Okay.
you guys are officially in a dungeon, so treat it like you're in combat. Whenever you want to move, do your movement, and so on and so forth. Water is considered difficult terrain. Your swimming speed is halved. So you see how this is like 20 feet, this is 20 feet. That means it takes 40 movement to go through it.
Oh.
Well, Beard One, you ready to clear this place out? Or do we just want to go back? We're not forced into any action, but we could learn some things, and who knows, we
what
could
I'm
find
thinking.
some things.
Let's try. Let's go talk, and then if he knows something, we got more information, and if he doesn't know anything, then I mean, don't be stupid and give him a potion like we gave the king. At least like heal him a little bit. Or something.
I'm surprised you didn't ask. I'm surprised you didn't ask Fiptrix or Tyr to make
Yeah, we
potions
completely
for you.
forgot. I totally meant to do that. I realized that like 30 minutes ago. It's like that was 100% what I was planning on doing. I got distracted in RP. Anyway, okay, well, Beard One, how do we want to do this? Do we just want to be careful here? Do we want to swim over there? Or do we kind of want to just make our way around?
Around where?
Well, in front of us, there seems of a tree. Maybe we could step over the tree and get around. Or, I mean, to be honest with you, not many know this, but I do have a bit of a affinity for the water at times. Not that I'm, super amazing, but...
Okay, so hold on a second.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. And I'm going to tap the shoulder of Kaz, Beard One, myself, the three of us that are here, and I'm going to cast water breathing.
So one of my personality traits is I face problems head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success. So my character would want to go straight across.
Let's go! And I'm going to dive into the water.
Okay. I look up. You ready, little buddy?
Kaz looks at you and gives you a nod. He's like, mm-hmm.
So I jump in the water too.
Who's going first? Remember, this is like combat.
I'm gonna go because
All right.
we don't want the wizard out front.
All right.
So 5, 10, 15. I can move to 20.
So you were
half
right
speed.
here.
Yeah, so
it's
15. So
5. So then this would be yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay.
And remember, Beardwan, you can breathe underwater, so it may feel weird, but just stay under, and maybe we'll get across without any issues.
As you say that, Beard One, a giant crocodile emerges from the water and lunges at you in an explosion of just as
Oh, that's a big crocodile.
as a big crocodile comes flying at you. It's gonna make.
Is that a lizard folk on top of him?
That is a lizard folk on top of him. It makes 2 attacks. So it's gonna try to bite you, and then it's going to try, and then it's gonna slap you with the tail. Ura, you haven't moved yet.
What a croc.
So first one's gonna be the bite. It's gonna go through. Let me change this. No, I'll worry about that later. I need you to make a strength.
I've got an AC of 19.
Oh yeah,
How
it
does
hits you.
Get through.
It has a plus to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm doing
That you
mental
didn't
math.
have.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I'm doing mental math
Oh.
to save time because I have to roll for like 50 different things.
You need me to make a strength check, you said?
I need you to make a strength check of your. Oh no! I just automatically grab you. Never mind. Yeah, you're just automatically grappled. On your turn, you can try to get out of the grapple.
Yeah.
Until the grapple ends, and because you're grappled by a giant crocodile, you're considered restrained. So that's like advanced grappling. Your attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and everyone has advantage on attacking you. So you get bit. It can't bite another person, and then Yura, you're actually still within range of the tail attack, just barely, and so it's gonna tail attack you.
So, quick question before we go further here. When it was, are we in a turn-based thing? Is this the start of initiative, or was like
Surprise.
when we were going
You're-
here?
This is a surprise
You
attack.
you were in a turn-based thing, but this this is a surprise attack basically.
Yeah.
They
Okay,
were
okay.
hiding. You failed your Literally, you had to get a 17.
Gotcha.
And you failed to notice the crocodile in the water, so it was waiting to attack you. You failed.
No, and the only reason I asked is because I was gonna activate my blade song if I was in like my turn order, but this is a surprise, so we're good.
Right, exactly.
I think it's a niche after this then, right?
Exactly.
Cool. Awesome.
So then tail goes through. You're gonna so first off, Beard One,
wait,
you're
my-
taking
my-
3d10 plus 5. So 20 points of damage, and then Yura, you take 2d8 plus 5. 16 points of damage to Yura, and then Beard One takes that.
I'm sorry, it was 20? 20?
20 points of damage to you, Beard One. Yep.
Ouch.
It's a big boy. All right, and now we roll for initiative. Let me change the music. I want it to fit the tribal nature of what is going on here.
Late rival.
All right.
That's not good. Yeah.
Left to right, top to bottom is always how I do it. Boom, boom, boom,
I'm really glad you cast Water Breathe on us because this would have been a much more difficult.
Oh yeah, I'm about to drag you down under.
I was honestly really wondering if I was ever gonna get to use that. So when, like, I picked it at the start, and I'm like, am I ever gonna use this?
It's a great spell to have for sure.
But I roll a 17 with -1 dex, so that's a 16, and then I rolled a 10, and that is a 0 dex, so just 10. All right. Sweet. So usually I would F you guys over, but there's only 2 of you guys here, so I'm gonna be real nice. During a surprise round, you would get the surprise condition added to you, meaning you would essentially just lose your first turn, so the characters would then get to go again. But normally there would be like, not the party wouldn't get surprised, just that person would get surprised. Which is why stealth is so powerful, because you essentially get 2 free turns. But I'm not going to do that because there's only 2 of us, and thank you guys for joining, and I'll punish those other guys later.
So Mara just got eaten by the
Yeah, Mara's about to, she's going to get like, my dice are magically going to roll 20s. It's going to be weird. Okay. So first off is the crocodile, which is immediately gonna go into because it has you bitten already. Its jaws are clapped down. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna bite again because it wants to keep you in its mouth. The crocodile is gonna do a death roll and just start trying to rip your limbs off. So that's gonna
Did Kaz get free?
Yeah, Kaz flew off of you. Kaz is flying off, and he's like, and he's like over here. He's like,
okay.
With advantage because you are restrained, so that's a 15. That's going. You have a 19. Oh, that's pretty good. I still hit you. That's going to be 2d8 plus 5. As you take 18 points of damage. All right, you're up.
At this point, I am going to start humming in my blade song and mirror, and then there's going to be the grass around me is going to kind of start to pulsate out from me. So I'm going to enter blade song, and I am going to. So that's my. That. Okay, and then from there, I am going to approach the tail that has got him gripped right here, and I'm going to go down.
No.
What's that?
He's in his mouth.
Oh, he's in his mouth. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I'm
Gotcha,
there,
gotcha.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
So
you
I'm
don't have
going
to be
to-
there, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to walk up to his freaking eyeball face, and I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Shadow Blade, or I call it Shadow Blast. Actually, hold on. I apologize. I am not gonna do that. It's the first time I've tried this.
Wizards, man, I tell you. 30 minutes to cast a fireball, I swear.
I know. No,
I'm
just
making
realized
fun of you.
What I
Don't
wanted
worry
to
about
do,
it.
what I wanted to do was a bonus action, which is a surprise to me. So I was like,
And you just did your blade.
yeah, and I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it as an action. Okay.
Oh, that
so
sucks.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm going to walk up and attack with booming blast. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my gun out of my coat, and it's gonna kind of revel in a white light, and I'm gonna just point it at the eye and just pull the trigger.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ow.
Is it a spell attack?
It is just a regular.
Okay.
So that is probably a miss. That is a 7.
7. In the chaos of everything that's going on, you go to pull your gun out. The tail cracks down, trying to defend itself, and a splash of water gets in the way as you blast into nothing but water. That goes to Beardwan, if that's all you got.
My turn's not done. So, well, that blows, and then I'm gonna go to attack again.
Okay.
'Cause I have 6th level second attack. Can you use booming blast twice? I don't think you can.
I think Booming Blast is like an enchantment.
Yeah, because it's not technically an attack, right? Like it's a I get to attack twice, but it's not an action twice. It's like the yeah. So this is just a regular attack with mine.
Are you saying Booming Blast, but you're talking about Booming Blade, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I can't use booming blast twice.
Yeah, you
I
can.
don't think.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
You just said you can use it. Use it. Go for it.
Well, I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, that's the point where you just shut up and you use the spell again.
My goodness gracious. That's the second miss.
The crocodile stays submerged, and you try to blast it through the very murky and ick water of the swamp, but nothing.
You know, I'm not helping.
Beard one coming up and down from the water.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Beard one, it's your turn. You are
Okay.
considered restrained, by the way.
So, okay, so my options are, I can roll a strength check to try and get unrestrained. Is that
Correct, to get ungrappled, yeah.
okay? Or I can attack at disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, so if I do okay. I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna attack with my longsword at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do the math manually. Okay, so the first one at disadvantage,
Ooh.
15 plus 6, so 21 to hit.
That
with the
hits.
first one. Okay, so then we're gonna roll the second attack before I roll damage. At disadvantage. Oh,
Oh man, that's like
Jeez, bro.
got some
What
snake
the heck?
eyes there, buddy.
screen cap that. What is the what is the probability of that happening? That is
And right after I just rolled a 3 and a 2, dude.
Woo.
So my second attack clearly misses.
Yeah, things aren't looking
Holy
hot.
cow.
Things aren't looking hot.
All right, is this guy a large or a medium?
Huge.
Okay, so it's a D10. All right, so D10 plus 4 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to take my bonus action, action surge, take an additional action on my turn.
Okay.
And now, since I rolled the ones, I'm going to try to break free out of him. I'm going to try to roll the strength.
Okay. Make so when it comes to breaking, you can use athletics or acrobatics to get out.
Okay, let me look at...
Oh, you guys are so screwed.
Oh, I'm going to use acrobat... Well, Okay, so that's acrobatics is a dex check, not a strength check.
Correct.
So then I would roll at a disadvantage for acrobatics. Since you said
You are correct. Well, this isn't a saving throw. This is a contesting.
Oh, got it. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna roll my d20 and then I'll add my +8 on it. 18.
Ooh, 18. That's pretty good. Against the crocodile's strength. Oh, you lucky son of a gun. All right, yep. You're free. You quickly, you're slithering in and out of the water. You notice a moment where you can slide at the bottom of the swamp, the water floor, the lake. I don't know what it's called. I want to say ocean floor, but that's so wrong. And you,
So can I get here?
you slide out. You get out. Yeah, you are considered swimming. So yes.
I still have
Oh,
a
it's
move.
not. Oh yeah, it is still your move. Yeah, you're considered swimming, but I'm not gonna say anything.
What's that?
You can move.
Okay, so I get over to where Kaz is. Over here.
You're looking at that's 10, 20, 30.
So that's what I would be able to get to.
I mean, I guess you
So-
could. I guess you could technically do this. That's 20, then 25, and then 30.
Where I want to go. All right.
Crocodile does opportunity attack.
Yeah, I know.
Slaps that tail at you. 2d8 plus 5.
Damn it.
That is 12 points of damage. The
Okay, so I'm gonna use another bonus action and do my D10 plus 7 for second wind.
okay, that's good.
So
good.
do I get the full 10 or I don't know how that works. for
No.
you.
Only with potions. Only with potions.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my D10. Come on, baby. So 13. I get 13 points back.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't know if it's good enough.
All right. The lizard folk on top of the dragon pulls in the dragon on top of the crocodile pulls in the reins and starts breaking the crocodile back in. It's the croc's turn. The croc, after attacking Beard One, is going to attempt to bite Yira.
Hopefully that misses. Because
That misses as the bite.
Good.
The crocodile emerges from the water. You're already familiar with kind of where it was based on how Beard One swam out, and you dive back in yourself as there's this motion of like a shark attacking a fish, and the tail. Are you in range, Beard One, for the tail? You are not.
Probably.
You are not in range. This is kind of awkward here. I'm going to draw something real quick. I don't know. I don't like what I'm about to do, but just so you guys are aware, this is that's like the box of the crocodile.
Okay.
And so the tail's going to go to Yira as tail attack. Uh-oh, am I lagging on roll 20 now? I can't catch a break today.
Total?
That hits.
What's the total? I'm at 19.
That's a 20 for me,
Frig.
which I don't even have to tell you that. So
Oh, yeah. No, I was just making sure you knew I was 19. Not
Oh yeah.
The +5. Okay.
Come on, dice, please, just roll. I believe in you. Come on, we're almost there. Just survive a little bit longer. 18 points of damage, Hira.
Okay.
All right, it's your turn.
All right. Then at this point, I'm going to. I am going to cast. Where's the measurer? There it is.
Oh, do you need a light?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm good here. So I'm going to cast Misty Step on this one. And I'm going to go 30 feet back in this direction. Roll out. And just I'm gonna kind of disappear and appear behind Beardwan, and just gonna be like, damn, I was getting in there with you and you left, and that was shit. And then I'm going to. What's up here? I'm going to cast. Enthrall the crocodile.
I know I brought that spell up earlier, but I honestly don't even know what it does.
You weave a distracting string of your choice that you see within range, and that can you to make a wisdom saving throw. Wait, is this even a creature or is it a beast?
It's a beast.
Oh, beast and creature.
Let me look that up real quick. That's a good question.
They're different because if one's category.
Well, sometimes some of the spells say humanoid, so it's.
I would say fits the crocodile.
Yeah, creature's pretty broad.
But there are things that say specifically beast, so I don't know.
Or monsters.
Yeah,
There's a difference between
monstrosities.
monster and creature.
And then there's undead, and then there's.
All right, so the creature includes beasts, monsters, undead, constructs, player characters, and normal people.
Is that what you just looked up?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
you're
word
good.
you are looking for is creature. Is used very precisely in 5th edition D&D
For
to mean
everything.
anything that can move and take actions for itself. This includes beasts, monsters, undead, constructs, players. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
so that's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna cast Enthrall on the wind?
I am going to cast. Does the wind have turns? I'm going to cast Enthrall on causing creatures. So yeah, I'm going to cast Enthrall on both of these. So I weave a string of words in the air while I'm doing the blade song, and they have to wisdom saving throw, and creatures that can't be charmed succeed on the saving throw automatically. If you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage on the save. A failed save, the target has advantage on session decks made to receive. Actually, I have no idea what this move does. So I was hoping it was something cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can cast something else if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna just back up. I don't think it's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will just. I apologize for taking so much time here.
It's okay. I mean, wizards, am I right?
Well, no, I'm a unique. I'm a blitz singer, so and I go in to do something and I'm dead. So it's like
All
what
wizards
a shit
are
class.
unique.
Like it just feels garbage right now. So I am going to guess I'll just do wizard things and just cast lightning bolt. and go to.
Glad
hit
I'm
both.
not in the water.
Yeah, go to hit both of them.
All these fish start coming up to the surface.
They start bubbling up.
And dice roller d6.
So is lightning bolt a save?
Lightning bolt is a
I get the deck save for half.
deck save for half. Yeah. Ignore the first one. Roll 6.
Unless
Sorry.
there's
I'm
some sort of
fourth.
immunity to electricity. Which I don't think crocodiles have.
What's the thing I have to beat?
You have to beat 16.
16. Okay.
Is there? Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it like at them and then into the water. There's bonuses for them being in water, but
So, you do 25 points of damage?
yeah.
Okay. Croc. And then half as much, if not. But then you cast. Say you cast it in the water. I'm gonna improvise an idea that I've never done before. So I want you to roll 2 dice, and whatever dice is closer to 20, or whatever dice is closer to 1, is the one that we're gonna take.
So 2d20.
Yeah, roll 2 d20s. This is a Brendan Miller home rule. Okay, so 8 is closer to 1, then 11 is closer to 20.
Yep.
So we are. All right. So you shock the lightning, but the angle at which you did it bounces off of the water. As you attempt to electrocute the water within. Nothing horrible happens. You hit a tree and the tree catches on fire, but you're good. You're good. The rider itself takes a good amount of damage. It gets hit and it kind of screams out in pain. And you see as it gets hit, it loses control of the crocodile a little bit as it struggles to get it back into breaking it back into grips. And then we're gonna do
Good one. Hit the rider. Maybe this crocodile can go screw off if we kill the
Beard
rider.
one. It's your turn.
That was my plan. If you think that hurts, wait till you get a load of this. So I'm gonna take my first shot, which I'm no longer at disadvantage. So okay, so D20. That is a 23 to hit the first one.
You're aiming for the rider, right?
Yes.
That's a hit.
All right, and on the second one, that is 19. So that's 20. Oh, so wait a second.
Are you a champion?
I might be.
Oh, you son of a bitch. No. That is a crit if you are a champion.
Yeah, I know. I that's why I'm looking here. Champion, yes. That's improved crit. So that is a crit.
Of course you are.
So both of them hit. So the first damage is. I'm gonna roll the first arrow first. That is a D8 plus 8. So that's max damage. So that's 16 points. 16 points on the first arrow.
Oh my gosh. Roll the second. What is it? What's your plus?
Plus 8.
You have a plus 8?
Yes.
Holy crap. Holy crap. I should have made it 500 gold to upgrade your bow. All right. What's your second damage?
So my second is a crit. So it would be what, max damage or?
So it's you roll the dice and then and then so it's going to be whatever you roll plus 16, basically. So
Okay.
20 points of damage on top of that. So you do 36 points of damage to the rider.
Yes.
You take out your bow. One shot, shoots him in one eye. He freaks out completely. He's like, and then you shoot the other shot, hits him in the other eye. Just has 2 arrows sticking out on both ends, and he dies. Crocodile goes nuts, absolutely ballistic, and starts bucking like a wild bronco, and breaks this pillar, swims off into the swamp, and disappears.
Well,
That crocodile owes us one now. We set him free.
he does.
Let
All
that be-
right,
let-
combat is over. You guys survive by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah. Rick.
All right, so let's see if we can get this other guy here stabilized so he doesn't die.
You want to make a medicine check?
Yeah, something like that. Let me look
Or you
here.
can give
down
him a
to-
potion. You know, give him
down to
another one of
try
your
it out.
potions.
I'm gonna start with the medicine check first.
All right.
What's your... Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, we can both do it.
Oh, we can?
Not really.
Well, I rolled a 17 plus 2, so
All right.
19.
He's
hey, roll.
stabilized. He's stabilized. Yeah. You stop your. Oh God, man.
Well, he's doing... Oh, go ahead.
Okay. You quickly pull out the spear from his gut, and you start holding down the wound, and you send your aura into him. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this from session 1, session 0. Since the dimensions opened up, the planets, as if like a defense mechanisms for you guys, the gods themselves, gave everyone auras. So everything has kind of like this force field around it. And magic beats technology. So even though guns are very useful, they have a harder time penetrating through auras, whereas like things that are made more naturally, like bows and arrows, swords, and stuff like that, go through aura a lot more efficiently. So you are using your aura. It drains you a little bit of your stamina, but it stops the bleeding. It doesn't heal him, but it stabilizes him. That giant wound kind of closes up, but can easily be ripped open again. And you take out your med kit with you, and you just start patching him up the best you can.
While he does that, I'm just going to kind of step onto this little piece of wood right here and just observe in a 360 degree. I see it like some old, maybe just looking for anything shiny a little bit, maybe hitting a little, hitting a little detect magic.
You have to
anything around
choose
us.
one or the other. Which one are you choosing?
Okay. For now, I'm just
Perception or
gonna,
detect magic?
yeah, I'm just going to try and perceive anything that looks not destroyed around us.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay, I can't roll anything today.
you are struggling today.
At least you didn't roll a double 1.
Dude, your double 1 was for an attack. I have rolled low for every single thing I've tried to do today.
At least for lightning, you don't have to roll.
Yeah,
At least
but
for
that's boring.
hey, no one told you to play a mage.
I'm not. I'm playing a freaking blade stinger. I went to go do the thing I was built to do, and I'm freaking suck. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Sucks to suck. All right, we're gonna. You don't see any. Everything seems wrecked. You see nothing of value. This seems like this was once a battlefield, and whatever was once here has been
taken away decades ago.
Yeah. Back to you, Beard One.
The lizard folk kind of I thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. Who did this? Was it the dude on the croc?
He looks over, seeing the floating dead corpse with arrows for eyes, and is like, yes.
Well, he won't do that to you anymore. Why were you fighting with him? You look like you're the same type of people.
Water.
You want water?
He nods his head oh so slightly.
Okay. Do I have a canteen?
Yeah, you got rations. That's fine.
All right. I'll give him a sip of my water.
You pull out some from your leather skin.
Water bag. Yeah.
Yeah. He gobbles it up very greedily, and
Our people have been at civil war for decades.
I call over to, or actually, as we're talking, I'm assuming. So I tried common. Is this guy speaking to us in common?
his common is, he speaks fluent Draconic. His common is very crude, but it's there.
So I'm speaking to him in Draconic then. And
You spoke to him, like, maybe you like spoke to him in common, but he answered in Draconic, so you know he understands common.
Got it. Okay. So I explained that to, hey Frank, he understands common, but he can't really speak too good. So when he talks, I'll tell you what he says.
Well,
I
that works. I'm
can
only
attempt
trying to.
the common tongue.
As he utters out in common.
And we say back, that's okay. I understand Draconic, so I understand you when you talk the other stuff. And I'll let Frank.
He says a phrase in Draconic that roughly translates to basically like blessed one, like thank you. You very very much gratitude, like thank you, O blessed one.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions for him?
Well, as I kind of hunker down, I just like sit down because I'm kind of bleeding and hurting. Listen, what is your name? I'm glad we could stabilize you. That crocodile was quite large.
Bow.
Bow.
Oh, Bow. It is a pleasure to meet you, Bow. Listen, we are just visitors here in the swamp. We were following around Bukhari a moment ago, and, well, we heard you and decided to part ways from our path to make sure you're all right. Are you feeling okay?
I will manage.
He kind of shrugs, propping himself up better on the wall.
My warrior training will suffice for this situation.
I explained to him. He says he's good.
All right. Wonderful. I can see that you are quite tough. Listen, we are here with a desire to help keep people alive. I don't know if you've heard, but there is war breaking out. And, well...
Dragons.
With dragons, yes. Put simply, 2 quick questions. Can we trust this Bukhari man who says he is the protector of these lands? And 2, we're headed to see a dragon of sorts at the Great Tree. Is this dangerous?
There is no dragon at the Great Tree. We were graced with Bahamut, an obsidian beauty who came to us in our time of need. We followed his teachings and his ways, but he only prepared us for war. War is not what we wanted. And in trying to separate ways, we inevitably created our own bloodshed.
I give
do
him more water.
He drinks the water. You see the water mixed with blood as it comes out. Bakari is not a name I am familiar with.
He's a druid. Do you know the druid? He's a druid.
There
A half elf, he's got a beard.
are no druids in these parts, only the shamans.
Oh,
We are
Maybe.
all lizard folks. No other races live here.
okay. Then you don't know this guy. Okay.
He reaches out to your shoulder and grabs it, kind of as much strength as he can, but you see that it's fading. Beard One,
No. I've walked all the way up to the city walls. There are no other dwellers in this forest.
That is quite suspicious, then, of this Bakari man. I just want to make sure, good sir, you are going to be okay, right?
I mean, he hasn't been healed. You've stabilized him. He has suffered a mortal wound.
Gotcha.
So it's not like, it's
Alright,
not
I
like he's gonna
will-
start hopscotch.
Got it. I will use regretfully, but I obviously not in-game regretfully. I'm going to use my potion of healing that I have in my bag.
Okay. You pull out a potion of
give it to
healing.
him. Can you like split a potion of healing? Like drink a little bit myself? Like give him a little bit?
No.
Like a shared
no,
cocktail?
No. Unfortunately not.
I'm sitting there shaking my head at them, going, "Why are you sharing?"
You
bro?"
can. It's like it would be the equivalent of like taking your pain medicine and then cutting that in half. As you pull out the vial to give to him, he put you're handing it to him, and he puts the palm of his hand against yours, pushing it away as he looks at your own wounds and says,
Do not worry about me. You are in dangerous territory.
Well, are you sure?
he looks up and says,
Bahamut will protect us. Will protect me and watch over me.
as he looks up in the star, the sky.
Bahamut is the obsidian that.
So yeah, Bahamut is. They thought they met Bahamut, but now they So I'll say it in character.
At first we thought we had met Bahamut, but it was nothing more than a demon disguised as him. The being that takes his shape.
You can make a religion. You don't need a religion check for Bahamut. Bahamut is the god of dragons.
Ah.
And you reference back to the mural where you saw a black dragon on an altar and all the lizard folks were bowing to it. And the mural, again, is hundreds of years old.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Well, let's go try to find. Do you have any more questions for him?
not really. I was glad I just want to make sure you're going to be okay. Do you want us to set up camp and spend the night and just make sure you're all right, or what can we do for you?
If that is what you wish, then we must move from here. Enemies are everywhere.
Well, do you have a location that we could see to some rest for you and us? Or do you think it's best we keep moving?
He points back towards the direction you guys came from.
Good enough for me.
Beard One, why don't you carry him and or help him, and I can carry Kaz, because he's a little bit more small. Well, Kaz, do you even need help being carried right now?
He walks over to the water and says, yes, indeed. And then starts climbing, grabbing at your cloak, but then sees how injured you are. And Kaz quickly starts running around and grabbing like plants and mud and water and spits into it and then like puts it on your wounds. It will heal you for about 8 points of health.
I will be fine. Young man, I will follow behind.
As he starts waddling to keep up.
This is a small question here. So the periaptive wound closure. While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying and start of your turn. Yes. In addition, whenever you roll hit dice to regain hit points, double the number. Is that when I'm rolling, but I'm not rolling? Cool.
You're not rolling.
Beautiful.
That
Eight
would
it
work. That would work if you were like taking a potion or if you were doing a short rest.
Got it. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep. Good question.
All right, let's go.
We head back in the direction that.
Okay. All right.
What's his name? What's this guy's name? Bob. What did you say?
Bow.
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 Bow. Balboa.
Balboa. Rocky.
Bilbo?
Baggins? But bag.
Bilbo Rocky Baggins.
Balboa, Rocky, Bilbo Baggins.
Balboa. That's good. Oh, that's a good one.
You get back to where you last were with Bakari. Bo, like, is sniffing, and he's like,
The demon was here.
Oh, wonder if that was the druid.
it doesn't take long for a raven to appear and transform back into Bakari. Bakari says, "What is this? What has happened?" As he quickly starts doing some druid crafting, moving some nature around, making some space, immediately takes a leather hide and makes a bed. He says,
Lay him down here. Sit down.
as he pulls like a boulder for you to lean your back on, and he immediately starts administering to everyone's wounds. And he looks at Beardwan and says, "You are standing strong, but it looks like you have suffered a great deal as well." And so he, let me pull him up. He casts. He gets you guys all sitting down, and he casts Mass Cure Wounds. And heals everybody for 3d8. How many times can I cast that? I can cast it once. He heals you guys for 11 as like moss and tendrils start to
Oh,
creep
did it
their
not
way.
carry over? Did it not carry over our house?
And I'm just
No, I
fascinated.
didn't copy and
It's
paste
okay.
your
You know,
characters.
it'll be okay. It'll be good.
Yeah. Just here. You guys can stay on that page. I'm showing the stream this page. And he heals. You guys get healed up for 11 points. He takes a deep breath and says, "That is what I can do for now. Please, let us rest up before we continue on your journeys. I did not think you guys would run into any trouble."
Well, to be honest, when we were on the road, my friend here, Beardwan, heard something that neither you nor myself heard, and it's thanks to Beardwan that we were able to save Bao here.
Bao. He looks over at Bao, who's administered some of his healing, who is looking better now, but seems to have like fallen asleep due to the traveling and the magic that's being infused with him. His body's just getting tuckered out.
He's so cute when he's sleeping. Who's a good boy?
All right, well, is this a safe area for us to rest?
It'll be safe for now. As he casts another spell that creates kind of like a hut around you guys.
Ooh, tiny hut.
And then steps outside and says, "Now keep watch, you rest up." As he transforms into a mountain lion.
So as he leaves, Bao is resting at the time, is unconscious. Can I do like a religion check or something? We've got Bahamut. I already know what that is, but then we've got like a demon impersonating it.
So-
I would have to talk
okay.
to Bao.
So let's talk through this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It may not be a demon. He might just think it's demon, but I've known druids before. He's acting like a druid.
But Bao seemed to think that the demon that was impersonating Bahamut, well, but even the demon that was impersonating Bahamut was still good. Or maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't, but it wanted war. No, because it was the demon. The demon wanted war, but Bahamut wouldn't. Do you understand what's going on, Beardwan? Because I can't seem to figure this out.
I don't think this guy is a demon. They might think he's a demon because he's able to change his shape, but these people may have never met a druid before, and we know that this guy walks like a druid, talks like a druid, acts like a druid, so I'm thinking...
But they have met demons before, and he said he smelled the demon. Sir Kaz, do you have
How do you
anything
know
to say
he's
here?
met demons before? How do you know he's met demons before?
That's what he was saying about Bahamut, that they had Bahamut on the tree, and that it turned out to be a demon or something. To be honest, I was
What I'm
bleeding
saying,
out of my gut, and I couldn't quite...
maybe they just think it's a demon because they don't understand him. Maybe this guy is Bahamut. His name starts with a B.
Bukhari, Bahamut. You're right.
Aki, Bahamas. Yeah, it's real close. It could be the same guy, maybe. I don't know.
You bring up great points, my friend.
Do you
Sir
have
Cat.
something in one of your books that will tell us what to do?
Well, I wish, but most of my books, well, they just help me.
I
do
think
things.
I think we need to rest for right now. That's the most
That
important
that
thing.
is very true. That
Get
is
healed
very
up and recovery a little bit, and then let's talk to Bacardi
true.
once
Sounds
we.
good. Before that, though, let's just check in on Cass. Cass, do you have anything to add to our conversation here?
Many things you have seen, and speaking of, many things these people have not seen. Now, one may perceive can differ. They thought, Bao here thought, whoever descended upon them was a god, but now thinks of it as a demon.
Perception, right?
I fear. What he said that gave me the most fear that Bao spoke was that the person in place of Bahamut only wanted war. And we are here to avoid war.
Maybe not avoid war, but end it quickly. I don't mind war.
True.
Kaz speaks up and says, well, that's... all that I do know is... you came here seeking a great ancient dragon. And thus far, there's only been one thing that connects all these people together.
Is the dragon?
Maybe the dragon you seek is not your friends.
Maybe not.
Well, for now, I feel like the best way forward is to rest and follow Bukhari. He was nice enough to give us a place to rest and stay. So I guess we'll continue forward, knowing what we know now, and yeah, I guess we move forward.
So, are you guys taking a long rest or a short rest?
What time
What's
is
the difference?
Short rest, you will roll your hit dice if you want to. Long rest, you'll automatically fill up your health and your spell slots, and you'll get depending on your class, a short rest can recharge your abilities.
It does,
But
yeah.
most classes require a long rest to recharge abilities. The time of day is it's like late afternoon, so you're looking at like 3-4 o'clock.
Let's do a long rest.
Well,
Let's
we
have
get done
dinner. Let's have
early in the
dinner
morning.
and then sleep overnight and start, at the crack of dawn.
I wouldn't mind eating some crocodile right now, but we failed that fight quite badly.
As you
Little
okay. So you guys are beginning to take a long rest. Do you want? You guys are taking a long rest. You are planning to stay here for 8 hours.
Well,
Would you
how many
like to
watch
take
points
a?
are there?
Would you like to take a short rest?
We can take a short rest too. I mean,
I'm good doing a short rest.
All right, then
Now,
let's just keep
like what I'm saying is, would you like to use your hit dice during your long rest? Is basically what I'm asking.
Oh, do a short rest and then do a long rest.
Basically.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Okay.
yes. You don't have to do the short rest. I'm just asking if you want to use your hit dice while you're doing your long rest.
Yes.
Josh is looking at me all confused.
Yeah,
Out of game here.
everything goes up anyway, doesn't it?
Josh, This is DM speak saying there might be a not so random encounter coming for us during this long rest, so we're gonna need to heal some hit points first so we can survive that encounter. That's
didn't say
exactly
that.
what that means.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I see. I see.
Darn you and your 20 plus experience of D&D. Darn you and your 20.
That's funny. All right, cool. I will. So how do we do the healing then? The short rest.
So basically every time you level up, you have these hit dice. It's different for every class. It could be a D10, a D8, but you have the same amount as your level. So you guys are level 7, so you have up to 7 that you can use. Only half of them will be refilled when you do a long rest. Which I think is a stupid rule, but whatever.
So I don't need to use all 7. I can use them.
Yeah, and you don't have to use them all at once, too. You can be like, I'm going to roll 1. I'm going to roll another one. I'm going to roll another one. All right, I'm good.
Right,
Obviously, you can't gain extra health, but...
I'm gonna roll 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 as well.
So if you guys roll 2, after the long rest, you'll get 1 in the back. I think you add your constitution
Yeah, so
to it as well.
Yes.
2d6 plus 2. It's a 5 plus 2, 7 times 2, 14.
I've got 2d10 plus 8. Ooh, 13,
And a 10.
21.
Oh, no.
And then I have what is this? Arcane Recovery. Once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose extend up to a combined level of 4.
My guy's up to 69 hit points. I'm feeling pretty good now.
All right. All right. So, as the sun sets, the nighttime creeps over the swamp.
I'll take first watch. How many watches? Is it 3 watches or 2 watches on that?
Typically 3.
Break.
That's okay. We've got 4
2 of
people.
us. Yeah, well, everybody else seems to be sleeping right now.
Well, if you want to take first watch, I'll take second watch, and maybe Kaz can take third watch.
Yeah, he seems
All he
chill.
needs to do is wake us up. He doesn't need to.
He seems chill like that.
Well, so Bakari took first watch. So do you want to go out there with him?
Yeah.
So I think, or are you saying you want to protect us from Bakari coming in while we're sleeping?
No, don't ask that. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah,
So then he offered to take watch, so let's just go to sleep.
He took first watch.
he offered to. He like came to us and was like, "Ah, you will walk."
Yeah.
Well, he
and
told.
then
he said that.
and then he turned
he
into
was
a mountain
button
lion.
said rest.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So,
We'll let him
so
go. Then,
Let's let him ask us if he needs us to spell him. Otherwise, I'm just going to sleep.
yeah. I'll take second. You take third.
I'm not taking any watch unless he wakes me up to take a watch.
All right. Cool. Good to know. I'm going to roll some dice. All right. All right.
24 dragons come swooping out of the sky.
So the sun sets, dusk takes over, and the croaking of frogs and the nightlife of the swamp awaken. There is uncertainty in the air as we do not know who this dragon we are going out of our way to meet, what their intentions may be, nor do we understand the people that surround us. But what we do know is we are alone in the swamp surrounded by enemies. And we'll find out what happens next month.
Write down your rolls. You threw me for a loop there. I was like,
I
rolls now.
want to apologize to everyone who was watching the live stream. We had to cut it due to my internet issues. I was still lagging a bit. This episode's probably gonna not be the best one to watch. I'll try to make it as good as possible in the editing, but I do know whenever we do the summary version of the video, the 10-minute version of the video, it will be more cohesive so you guys can understand the story that's going on. You can always catch us on the last Saturday of every month where we stream live on Twitch, and I will be probably putting this live on the YouTube channel as well. And of course, I post on the Project Odyssey 101 is where you can find us there. Go check out these awesome creators like Nate from Two Beards Podcasts, where he has a great time. You go check out that website or any podcast affiliate site. You can find them on there. They recently had a guest on their show, someone from the Titan Media Collective that we're all a part of, where they talked about cereal and they rated their cereals and stuff like that. Good time. Also Nate, who the hell throws away their milk after they eat their cereal, man?
That's
Smart
crazy.
people do.
That's crazy.
People
So-
that have no desire to drink cereal logged milk.
So if you wanna understand Nate's reasoning behind that, or if you just want to judge him outside of this D&D landscape, go check out his podcast where you can understand the inner workings of his mind. Also, Fabernator, creator here, he goes live every once in a while. He has a great community. Feel free to go to his go to twitch.tv/Fabernator, where you can find his Discord, where he has a very nice community where they hang out and they talk about stuff, and you can join that community. It's very cozy. But until next time, play nice.
Woo! Laters.